Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, I'm taking a walk, but the walk leads to the market. It's that fine Sunday where I need to go and buy some groceries, some vegetables for the week. So come with me, yes, as we go to the market. This is a stretch from where I live, and I love the environment very much because it's so quiet. You can hear the birds sing so well, and yeah, actually it's a very great environment, and I really love it. So yeah, without wasting much time, let's go together. So I went to the market, bought a few things that I'm going to use throughout the week, or at max 3 weeks, and my budget was 2,000 baht. So let me take you through what I bought and how much each item cost me. And I believe, yeah, we'll be able to share, enjoy, get to learn from each other on how to spend our money while shopping. Yes, twende kwa soko. Soko ndio kwenye vitu ziko cheap, fresh and affordable for a common Kenyan like me. So the first thing that I'm going to remove from my shopping bag, carrots. So these carrots only cost me 20 shillings, and you're given an option of selecting the type of carrot that you want. So if you want to pick the small ones, you're good to go, but I prefer picking the long ones. And then I bought some maize. I love cooking githeri. So for the maize, I bought 7, cost 10 shillings. So this is 70 shillings. So maize 70, carrots 20 shillings. I bought garlic, each at 15 shillings, that's 45. I'm a lover of lemons. They can't miss in my shopping list. Mingi. All these lemons cost me 70 shillings. I also bought bananas, ripe bananas. So these cost me 60 shillings. I prefer cooking with these onions. They are very sweet, but I still use the bulb one. So I find it cheaper and economical. That's why I also buy this kind of onions. Kitungu matawi. So for this batch, it cost me 50 shillings. And way later, I'll show you how I normally store them so that they can last for long. I bought watermelons as well. So each cost 50 shillings. So in total, this is 100 baht. Also some tomatoes. So these tomatoes cost me 200 shillings. So for the potatoes, this is 140 shillings. Hiyo kasuku, hiyo mkebe ilikuwa inauzwa 70 baht. So I decided to buy 2 because I love fries That's one. And I prefer making my fries from home, and also, yeah, trying out new recipes with potatoes. For the lovers of omena, I love omena. So omena are small fish, easy fish, dogo dogo. So for these two, it cost me 300 shillings, 150, 150. I need to check whether I am within budget or not. I prefer airing out my omenas so that if they had not dried so well, they are able to have some air and dry out. I also bought some yellow beans. So for the yellow beans, I bought them at, was it 80 shillings or 100? I bought them at 90 shillings in the market. So, and as you can see, they are well sort. I won't have so much time sorting them out while I'm cooking githeri. I bought unripe bananas for cooking matoke. They cost me 80 shillings. Then I also bought some ndumas for breakfast. So I bought 3 at 50 shillings. So I bought for 100 bob. For 100 bob. And then, as I earlier mentioned, I also buy this type of onions to supplement. If I don't want to cook with the leaved ones, I just cook using the bulb ones. So I bought for 100 shillings. Am I really within budget? I don't think so. I'm yet to do the math. I didn't want to buy so many because I still have those ones, and I also have some still in stock. So I have more to use for the month, actually, not even 3 weeks. I bought mangoes. Actually, they were selling 3 for 10 shillings. I bought for 60. Yeah, so this was our vegetable and grocery shopping for the day. And as I earlier mentioned, my budget was 200 shillings. Sorry, my budget was 2,000 Kenya shillings. And I don't know whether I hacked the same from the prices that I shared. So once I've shopped from the market, what's next? How do I store all these items so that they are able to last me for more than 3 weeks or at max 3 weeks? So I'm going also to take you through how I store them. So for the mangoes, I'll have to wash them. And then for the tomatoes, definitely yes, I'll have to wash them. Okay, for the lemons, I prefer not to wash them because if I expose them to water and store them in the fridge, they tend not to last for long. And then when I want to use them is when I'm able to clean them. I'll pack them in a bag. So if I want to use the lemons, I'll just pick a lemon from either bags that I've used to store. So I prefer storing them in these storage bags because they'll still be fresh. If I just expose them to the cold in the fridge, the cover will harden and you'll have difficulties splitting the lemons into two. So now we've already packed. I'll also pack my carrots. I also prefer not to wash them. So nikitumia ndio ninatoa, ninaosha, then yeah, do the necessary. Yeah, we're good to go. For the garlic, I'll normally just leave them in the open. So since I had a batch here that I had not consumed yet, I'll separate them. So nitazigawanyisha, hizi zenye zilikuwa zishatumika, zenye nilikuwa nimenunua before, that is, nitaziweka kutoka juu. So zenye nilikuwa sijazitumia, nitaziweka kutoka juu, and the ones that are new, I just place them at the bottom. For potatoes, no much to be done. They'll just remain in the carrier bag, then store them in one of the drawers. For the yellow beans, I'll sort them out and store them in one of the cabinets. I have a storage container for that. For the bananas, I don't need much, so I'll just take a storage tin and yeah, just place them like this. So what else? For the maize, I'll put them in a carrier bag and then put them in the fridge because I'll not be able to remove them or undo them. Kuzichambua, siwezi zichambua leo. I'll do it tomorrow when I'm ready to cook githeri. For our omena, I'll just air it out and I'll just store them in one of our drawers. Onions, what I normally do is I store them in a carrier bag and then put them in the fridge. Sitoangi iyo uchafu, you see? The bulb is so thick. And then if you cook this with beans or even with beef or chicken, kwanza kienyeji, oh god, so yummy. So nimeweka kwa carrier bag, I roll like this, then put in the fridge. So when I want to use, remove one and yeah, wash, chop and cook. So for our bananas and for the bananas and nduma, I'll just leave them on the open. So I'll put them in our basin. If I store our bananas in a carrier bag, they tend to ripen, zitaiva. Then take our nduma and pull up. All said and done, once I've washed the tomatoes and the mangoes, now it's time for us to transfer everything to the fridge. Come with me. So as you can see, I've already stored the vegetables and lemons on this other side and carrots. So when I buy other vegetables, like I did not manage to buy chilies, so I normally prefer storing them here on the upper rack. So once our githeri is ready and prepared, I'll be able to store it in the deep freezer. So for the bananas, I prefer putting them here because When they are here, they are easily accessible to the dining area. And then for the onions, I normally place them here because they are easily accessible. When I'm removing tomatoes or any other vegetable from the fridge, I can just easily pick the onions and the garlic. As for our unripe bananas and nduma, I prefer storing them beneath the table here so that they don't ripen. Potatoes, I normally remove them from the carrier bag and place them in an open place so that they are able to maintain their freshness, and same case applies to them. I'll also store them under the table. In short, this table works wonders. It's our coffee maker table. And then we have our onions. Then beneath the table is where I have stored the potatoes, the unripe bananas, and the ndumas. Yeah, so that's how I store my food once I've bought them from the market. So I'll store my yellow beans later. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you learned something from this video. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks guys.